Hi, it's Anya Calder from the InDe'B Quilt Shop. I have a really fun little pattern for you today. It is called On the Run. It is from Sandy Gervais by Riley Blake, and just a really fun pattern line. I love her chunky flowers and her cute little fat chickens that are on here. It was really cute, simple pattern to make. And so the first thing that I recommend doing when you get this pattern is because the instructions are like this size. For me, that was really hard to see. So I blew it up. So it was really big. So I could see things and cross off as I checked them off. She does do like an ABC kind of, here, use A, this is number A, this is B piece all the way through. So that makes it easy to follow through on that. Okay. I also looked at the pattern to see what I was doing, where I was doing what. Okay, and because you get a 5-inch stacker in this, so you want to go through and make sure you know which ones you're using for the flowers, which one is for the wing, what's for the comb on the top. You get yardage for the other checkerboard chickens, just so you know where everything goes, and just kind of like match it all up so that you know that this wing goes with this chicken body with this chicken comb, so that you know where everything goes. That makes it a lot easier when you're cutting out and going to sew them up. I did sew up one chicken first because I wanted to make sure I'd gotten it right, and then I went ahead and did the other two chicken. Same thing with the flowers to do that. A lot of these things are just your stitch and flip. So you've got a lot of, like the stitch and flip kind of things. The best tip I can give you with this is that after you've sewn it, you want to flip it back and iron it to make sure it's lining up how it should, that it squares off with the corner. And if you've got it right, then you flip it back and you cut off the excess and put it on. Okay, and there's no pressing instructions in this. So be mindful of where that is going in. For example, on the flowers, you have this line right here that you do have to match up, these little corners right here. So what I did is, one of them, on the outsides, I pressed them up, and on this one I pressed it down. So then I could just nest them and put them together. And that just made it a lot easier to put the whole thing together. The checkerboard is really what sets this runner off. It's really cute. But if you're like me, that's not exciting to, just because she tells you to cut them up into 1.5-inch squares. So here's my tip. That is to cut a strip 1.5 inch. Take your, whatever ones you've chosen to put into the outside of it, lay it down and just stitch it down. Cut these into 1.5-inch strips also, and then just lay it down and cut it down, so that all you have to do is to flip it over and cut it into 1.5 inch, and you end up with a black one with a white, with a colored section. So you've got the black and then you've got the color, and then you can just mix and match them and put them all together so that they end up really very, very scrappy, and it's really fun. One of the best things I can tell you is anytime you do a border like this, to say the small pieces, a piano key, a checkerboard, things like that, you must stitch like 1/8 of an inch from the bottom all the way around, so that when you send it into your quilter, or if you're quilting yourself, you don't stretch out that quilt, because that part is very easy to stretch out and even pull apart. So when you do that, that makes it so that it doesn't come apart. Okay. Also, when you're sewing that on, I would recommend that you put, when you're sewing these two pieces together, this piece is on the bottom, right next to your feed dogs. Your feed dogs will pick up any extra, if it's like you turn it over, and even though you've pinned it, it just seems like it's not as tight on the bottom where that border is, and it's tighter on the top. Don't worry, your feed dog makes up the difference, and everything will turn out just right. So that's just my other little tip for that, is to do that. Okay, we have these kits in stock right now. And I thought this is kind of a fun one. It's not with, it's more of a springtime, summertime, whatever one, but it's a really cute little table runner. So I hope that you enjoy making it as much as I do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to catch all of our videos and know that and get notified that we have posted another video, don't forget to go down to the bell, click on the bell, and change your notifications to all. Thanks so much. We really appreciate all your support. Have a great day.